Moreno-Ocampo, the prosecutor of the International Criminal Court, which was established to help end impunity in the world, will be the next international guest to Kenya, so to speak, after former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan. Although it's not clear which day he will land, expectations are high.
Tumesema kama Ocampo anakuja, sisi kama serikali tutafanya kazi pamoja na yeye.
His coming to Kenya anytime should not be something that causes any waves.
Ocampo has already stated that when he meets the principals, he will engage them in decisive consultations. Many Kenyans expect the meeting to be about commitments for arrests of those most responsible for the post-election violence. Justice Minister Mutula Kilonzo is on record saying the government will help arrest the suspects. According to lawyer Betty Murungi, an expert of the ICC process and a nominee of the ICC Trust Fund for Victims, the talk between Ocampo and the principals will most likely center on the issue of Kenya referring the matter to the ICC.
In June, there was some kind of understanding between Ocampo and some ministers and the Attorney General when they visited him at The Hague, that if by the end of September Kenya would not have initiated investigations and commenced prosecutions, then that the state would refer the matter to the ICC.
And after the meeting with the principals, what next? According to Murungi, the meeting will set the pace for investigations.
Ocampo has not, to the best of my knowledge, opened an investigation. He has been analyzing the evidence that has been presented to him, which we refer to as information. And he's been doing this since February of last year. And so he has not begun his investigation.
Now, if I got you right, you meant it is presumptive to talk of arrest now?
Absolutely. What I do know is that between the time an investigation is open, it takes something between 9 months and 2 years to complete an investigation. Witnesses have to be secured, evidence has to be obtained, people have to be taken to safety, and so on. And then he has to make the applications at The Hague before the pre-trial chambers, and that process also takes time. By the time the judges hear him on issuing of any arrest warrants and confirming of indictments, that's a process that takes a while.
What's the significance of his coming?
I think the significance of Ocampo's visit is that, he has taken the case file of Kenya seriously. And he does want to encourage us to do something about initiating our own local processes.
A report by the company tracking the reforms for Annan and the panel of African eminent personalities says the perpetrators should be dealt with by May next year. If that is to be adhered to, it means Ocampo is expected to move with extraordinary speed if his resolve to make Kenya a global example on ending impunity has to materialize. Chamwada, Citizen TV.